Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon, but it's really good morning. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday money on a Saturday. College football kickoff. First real Saturday college football. Loaded slate of action for you here. Give it a like, subscribe, put that notification bell on. Max Wager, win free picks, picks parlays, wherever you're watching. Picks parlays, folks. I do the daily show 7 days a week, 12 noon. Not always on the Picks Parlays channel because that's a different channel. And it's more, like I said earlier, we try to get everything to Max Wager. But again, 7 days a week if you want to get your little free pick mid money show. Ring that bell, folks. The 7-day steal is scrolling underneath. It's also in the description box. Promo code NFL comes out to $31 for a week of plays. Not too bad. But yeah, people continue to buy three packs for $34.99. I don't know. Not sure what everybody's up to. Anyway, let's get to the real money of the day. Yesterday, baseball 2-1 in the video, 183, 180 plus 30. Today, we'll be backing the Rays on the run line. Baseball overall on the season, 57-35 with the faves. Again, newer people to the show. I'm not a big fave guy, even though they're hitting 60% on the year. Just a short 57-35, 180 and 130 with the totals. Overall, 450 and 435 plus 30-51, 445 and 445 plus 1403. Same games. What do we got? $1,500 difference in the money. That's your totals, folks. That is a push to a loss, a push to a win, and it adds up. That's just a baseball. That is just baseball, $1,500. Now we're going to roll that into college and NFL football and college and NBA hoops style, half points. Yeah, shop around. There's no reason to have one out nowadays. I mean, it's legal. You should have at least 5 minimum. You go offshore, you should have 20 on top of the everything in the States. So Rays there today, run line. Had the under yesterday, really let me down. I was really looking for almost not a sweep, but I mean, the Yankee under should have got there. Atlanta under I thought would get there. And I go 4-3 instead of 6-1. But we sweep our college football. 8-5 on the 8-6 maybe. Yeah, 8-6 on the young season. 3-0 last night. All good lines because we put these games out a long time ago. Michigan State at 18. Illinois at plus 5.5. TCU at 8.5. All got there. Again, nothing wrong with betting early, folks. I don't know why everybody's worried about live betting something on a Tuesday when you could bet good lines on a Sunday with NFL. But in the video, not as good. We are 1-5 minus 450. Slow start, although we did cash last night Old Dominion. And today, Bowling Green 23.5. We put that out the other day in the show. Added plays, Air Force Academy 14.5. San Antonio plus 4.5 there at home. Arizona 6.5 doggy, and Florida on the money line. Probably about a plus 110 there for you. Everybody's all over Utah. And you know me, I'm not everybody. It's a tough spot. I get Gators are down. New head coach coming in, and a lot of hype on Utah. But you're still coming west to east. I know it's not like they flew in yesterday. It's still Florida in September. It's hot. It's humid. Utah, again, great home field advantage for them. The Swamp brings its own home field advantage. Everybody disrespecting the Gators. We're going to chomp our way to a outright win today. No Tim today. He is at the ECU game against NC State. That line is currently sitting at, was it a 12? Where's that East Carolina line? Where's that ECU? 13 now. It's gone up. I don't know if he's going to be a happy camper. We'll see how he is throughout the day. I am a little worried that in 10 minutes the screen will freeze. Be aware. Be aware. Screen freeze coming. I'm going to make a little banner that says screen freeze, and so we'll know. The newer folks will know. Just a freeze. Just a freeze. Don't leave. Give me 2 minutes. I made a banner. Just a freeze. Just a freeze. The Just a Freeze will definitely make an appearance today. It'll definitely make appearance in about 10 minutes. In about 10 minutes, the Just a Freeze is going to come up. All right, Michael's in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Arkansas, Oregon, the Ohio State, Utah, and Arizona. Arkansas. I had Arkansas in the chat, and I took it out. And I bet 5 games today. I bet all my 5 games early. I have these games in the chat as another 5 that were on the cusp. I have another Arkansas being one of them. Oregon, yes, right. Their defensive coordinator or their head coach was the old Georgia coordinator. Maybe a Oregon first half for me there, right? Ohio State, I'm on at a 14.5, although the lines come down. So interesting at 17, the buyback, obviously, people are waking up today, and Notre Dame people are like, oh my goodness, I got the number 5 team in the country getting 17 points. Crazy. Well, I'll take my 14.5. I'm going to win by 20 with Ohio State. I don't mind. I don't think Notre Dame competes in this game. Utah, I'm on the other side. That line keeps getting betting up. Everybody's on the Utes. I'm Mooch on Arizona. Fernando liked Houston, but since you're going against me, what do you think about the over? I'm sorry, Fernando. You're a homer, though. That's our team here in Houston, right? So I mean, I get it. I said this last week and a half ago with the Houston line. I thought it was a little low. Right? People are like it's Houston. It's a power Group 5 team. They're good. You want to go over? Where is this game? 61.5. I see some 62s. Let me pull out the opening sheet. And we have, I got to find it because this is in rotation. What number is this in rotation? 220 down at the bottom here. So this was a 59.5. So getting bet up. I'll go over with you. Let's go over. Sure. Dodgers run line. Yeah, I like the Dodgers. I had the Dodgers run line last night, and I should have went with Tim's. Where he's like, you know what, just a tough spot off the Met series. Bad loss. I had run line plus 130. Loser here in the video. It happens. Astros, I don't care if they just put Ohtani on the hill. Yeah, that one there, I looked at it. It was a 105 last night. I thought about maybe the under 7.5, though I have to say for Houston that Garcia has been giving up like 3 runs a game lately. So I'm not really I get it. They're plus money. I wanted to come in on the under again. I had the under yesterday there. Michigan money line minus 10.5. Somebody said that, Kim, I think it was Dave yesterday, and we love Dave. He comes all the time. Like, Michigan State money line last night? I'm like, really, at minus 20,000? Michigan. Although the favorites have been cashing pretty good. So I laugh and I make fun of people who just want to put every 5, 6, 7,000 fave in a parlay. I get it. It should be a winner, right? I mean, they were coming into yesterday. They were what, 21-1 the faves? I understand. You see me, I'm a dog guy. I'm a dog and under guy right out of the gate. And sometimes I start out a little slow. It happens. NFL. I mean, how many dogs I got in week 1? It's either going to be I'll be the smartest, the best capper in the land on Monday morning, or, man, you're terrible. Why'd you take those dogs? Easy money on the faves. Going to be sold out here in Dowdy Finkel. Go Pirates. I don't know. I'm cheering for you there, Tim. You should dial in drunk. Give us a live shot of the game. Michigan State kept it close till the end. That's how they play with it. They did score late, although, I mean, I had State. It was one of those games where you felt like you were going to get like backdoor, like, really, Michigan State? And I know they scored late. Let me pull up the box here. If I can find it. I doubt it. Where is it? Here we go. I mean, 21-3 at the half, you think you're cruising. They take the third quarter off, like they just kind of like putting through, like, it's all right, we don't care. And then they score 2 quick ones towards the end of the game there, 6 and 5 minutes to go or whatever. I do not like ECU either, Fernando. I like NC State. I'm against them too. I just couldn't put in. Good morning, Brandon. How are you? You are here today. Thanks for popping in. Garcia and Otani. Yeah, I understand what we were just saying. You got to kind of think of taking the Astros as a dog, but Otani, he's tough. I want to do the under, but Garcia's been giving up runs lately. He's been giving. Look at his numbers. Look at his numbers. I will, and I'm going to read them off to you right over here. All you got to do is his game logs on the MLB site. 5 ERA last 7. That does not inspire confidence against the guy who's going to come in, strike out 10, and maybe give up 2 runs. Especially when your pitcher has given up 3 runs in 5 innings, 3 runs in 5 innings, 4 runs in 6 innings, 4 runs in 6 innings, 3 runs in 7 innings, 4 runs in 5 innings, 2 in 5, 5 in 6. I mean, he had his only good start was against the Angels here in Anaheim, basically 2 months ago, July 12th. 6 innings, 1 hit, 3 walks, 7 Ks. Everybody else got to him. So, are the Angels' offense that bad? Maybe an under. For me, Brandon, it's a no play. Made a kill, went 5-0. Excellent. Even a parlay. He parlayed him up. Oh boy. Thanks for grabbing the package there, Fernando. Thoughts on Rutgers, BC? You know I'm a Rutgers guy. Jersey, right? Taylor ham, baby. It's Saturday. You know I got the Taylor ham shirt on for breakfast today. Taylor ham sandwiches for the fam with some lemon scones, homemade. I do like BC here. That being said, if I'm putting my money on this game, I'd probably lean to the under, Michael. And again, I bet 5 games. I got another 10 I wanted to bet. I'm like, you know what? It is week 1. You got to show some discipline. You can't run off and just go balls to the wall here. Okay, hold on a second. Just, Richie, you're going to be next up in the comments, but let me get the banner up because we're coming up to that time. We're coming up to that time where we could hit a freeze. So I'm putting a sign up. Richie's says, hit the like button. Thoughts on Oklahoma, Arkansas, San Diego State, BYU, Ole Miss, all covering the spread. Here we go, Fernando's rolling them all out. Again, I'm still live, but we're approaching that time of the day where sometimes the freeze comes. So people are probably watching on Big's probably something like, what's this guy? He's going to freeze? How's he know a freeze coming? Well, tell him in the chat, folks. Don't tell him not to leave, the regulars. So Oklahoma, what do I got here? Anything on these Sooners, right? They're playing what? UTEP today? A 30. Let's go. I should have added a teaser in here for these kind of games, right? Do I want to lay 30? No. How about a 3-teamer? You want to take Oklahoma? Throw them in the tease. I do like Arkansas. They nearly made the chat. I erased them -6.5. You want to throw them in the tease? Flip it back over to them getting points at home? Sure. San Diego State. I am on the opposite side of San Diego State, right? To play in Arizona today. Am I right on that? Right? Do I remember properly? Got so many games rushing through my head. I'm pretty sure they have Arizona at 2:00. Yes. Yes. I knew it was coming. I was just going to my phone. I was just going to the phone and be like, don't leave. All right. Here we go. Back at it. The freeze. Oh, boy. This is priceless. Unbelievable. Right on schedule. The old 46 freeze. All right. So, Sooners tease it down. Oklahoma, Arkansas. Again, I got Arkansas. They almost made the chat. San Diego State, Arizona, BYU, South Florida. Ole Miss. I like the under in the Ole Miss game. I think I did a free pick with Lenny or Ali on that game as well. Probably lean to the dog there, right? Troy, I believe they have Troy today. If again my tiny little pea brain remembers the lineup, I believe I had T. Roy getting it done right here. Yes, under. Cincy, Arkansas, like Cincy, but under 33, 53. I'm on the Razorbacks. Not on them. I like them. Nearly bet them. San Antonio, I like San Antonio, but under. I got San Antonio total. I would kind of lean over there. It's been going up. It was open to 59. South Kakalaka, Georgia State. I want to see a guy, right? Spencer Strider, right? The old, not the Spencer Strider. That's Atlanta. Spencer Rattler. Rattler from Oklahoma, Spencer Strider. He's pretty good too. This is a spot for me. What did I write down for this game? I got lean under here. I got the lean under on the leaning under here with Spencer Rattler. Colorado, Michigan over 60. So I bet Michigan at the 57.5 the other day. Appalachian State, I have them at plus 2.5. And Air Force, I'm with you. Got them right here in the chat. Put them all together, Richie. Mix them up. How do you like Florida? Yeah, this is just a spot. No one is giving Florida a chance. The Utah hype is, listen, do I think they win the Pac-12? Sure. This is not what do you think? They're coming, is Utah a program that's just like, hey, we're dominant, we go on the road? Hats off for them taking the trip, and hats off to Florida scheduling this trip. I'm getting, this line was basically a pick 'em, right? I think Utah was actually a dog when this line opened, I think at a plus 3. Hold on a second. I think they were plus 2, plus 3 when it opened. Stand by when I pull up a early number. I got to find the Florida game here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where is Florida? So as I look for it, this game, again, started as a dog. Here comes the overhype, and we have them, right? We did the Pac-12. I said, let's go over the total here with Utah. But again, this was a 2.5. Now it is a 3. What is this line now? 2.5, 3 the other way? A 5-point line move? No, thank you. I'll take Florida. You want to take 2.5? Wonderful. You want to take money line? Wonderful. Gators. Tristan. I love Air Force. I see you got them. How confident are you in that 14? Tristan, when I put a game in the chat, now here's the problem, and I said this yesterday. So I was 0-5 coming into the chat yesterday with the college football picks. And I think maybe 1 or 2 were actually games I bet on because all of my lines were different. Week 0, week 1 college football, week 1 NFL. My lines are going to be nothing what you guys have. So I can't really put them in the chat. Would I love to put a TCU minus 8.5 yesterday? I would have a 3-0 day in the chat. I would have 4-0 because I added Old Dominion. But I can't give out lines that I have. Right? So I add games here. Now, these games I add today, Air Force, San Antonio, Arizona, Florida, all games that not on the site. Did I bet these personally? Yes. I got a little sprayed in on all these kind of guys. I don't just put a game in here that's I'm just going to do this for that reason. No. These are games that do it on the site that I bet, or I bet that didn't make the site for, when you sell a weekly package or a month. I don't like to just add things really late to the game. That's not fair to do somebody if they're not getting to their phone. I try to put stuff up ahead of time, hours ahead of time if needed on a game day. But I do like this game, as with all the games in the chat. These aren't. I tell you right off the bat, I got nothing on it. No real opinion. These games I like. There are Sean Llama dollars behind it. Real stuff. Not a whatever. I'm just gonna put a game in here to put a game in here. Now, if you look at the picks in here and across on my premium stuff, you get a mix. I mean, occasionally there's 1 or 2 for like a baseball or something that aren't premiums because I can't. I got people paying. I can't give every game away. No Rutgers Seton Hall here in New Jersey, gracious. I understand. You know what? That's how you go offshore. I mean, it's a Jersey my whole life. I was betting games in 1995. They didn't have sportsbook in 1995. You could get it done, kid. Come on. Just freeze. Let's get back to the biz. That's exactly, Richie. Right, Richie. How sad were those hangers yesterday? Those hanger boxes. The only thing worse than probably the teaser. Mike. Well, this is what I'm saying about that, right? I mean, I come in on like we do the teaser Tuesdays just because people like to bet them. I'm not saying run out and bet teasers or parlay stuff like that. That's not what I do, I'm not saying you can't make money on them. I'm not saying don't listen to somebody who says do this, this, and this. It's just I look at it as I don't want you coming in here and I say, hi, let's take the who's the early games here. Let's go off. Let's take Maryland, Michigan, and UCLA. Throw them on a money line parlay. I mean, is that handicapping? You're having fun. You're going to put $50 and we're going to take all the noon and 2 o'clock games, all the big faves, throw them in there. Yeah, you should go 6-0. Of course you should. They're all 20, 30-point faves. It should be wonderful for you. I just, no thanks. Yeah. San Diego State Aztecs busting open a brand newbie. CBS Sports will be there, right, Daniel? Good name. It's my father's name, my son's name. I like it. And, got the H. You're Harris, you're not a Higgs, but I still like you a lot for that. But yes, new stadium. A lot of hype. Dog it up, baby. For me, listen, NFL like Monday nights, like, oh, we're bringing out a rafter for retirement or this or that. Anytime the hype train's in town, I'm going on the other side. Everybody's partying, they're drinking all night, it's early morning. Nah, give me the doggy. Yes, it works out that way. Frozen in time at the 46 button. Always. It's crazy. Yes, it's 14.5 for Air Force. They do, and I like Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois is a. Oh, here we go. My YouTube. I went to the YouTube. I was gonna leave a comment like, don't run away, don't run away. We're here. So yes, the Huskies always a tough team. I just think Air Force for the service academies and listen, it's game one. Northern Illinois should be ready for this kind of game. I don't know. I'm an academy guy. I like Army today. Army almost made it here over Coastal. Army's a team I'm going to want to back here in the chat a lot. Over the total, Jay. Over the total. Should have came in. We did the look headlines on Wednesday. This was 57.5 on Wednesday. All right, where's the Michigan for Wednesday? If I can find it. What's this? 176. 176 rotation on. This was 57.5. That's what I got it at. That's what the chat got it at on Wednesday. The freeze. So I'm a little behind you. Wow, it took me 10 minutes to get to you, Richie. Yes, the freeze. I like the Aztecs. I understand. It's the home team. They're pumped up home. I'm on the other side. App State by 7 or more. NCT will not be able to slow down Appalachian State. I got Appalachian State today. I got them as a dog. They're a favorite. I think they get it done. NC, I think Mac Brown. You saw this team last year, right? It's supposed to have like Sam Howell. Sam Howell was supposed to be the best quarterback in football last year for college, right? He was supposed to be the number one overall pick. What happened? Zero adjustment from the head coach to get things done when his offense failed. I mean, this is a team that's lost now NFL quarterback, NFL wide receivers, NFL running backs. And Appalachian State's a team not to be taken lightly at home, especially as a dog. Well, now a fave. Navy minus 12. The Shipman mid-shippies. Where are they at today? In the Navy. Where is Navy? Help me out here. Help me out. Where's Navy? Give me a rotation number, please. I can't find Navy anywhere. Where is Navy? Where is Navy? Richie, come on. You got to know better than this. Just throwing out a thing here. No time. I got to look at all these. I don't even know. Well, I don't know. I can't find it. I'm not high on Navy. I got them on an under anyway. I don't know who they're playing. Nothing on them. No. It freezes the same time. It's we've done it because we were doing on the um, show last for our fantasy football draft, and it froze again. So I don't know what the heck it does, Michael. It always freezes. Always freezes same time. Gators cover. Yes, Gators. I mean, they're not going to cover. They're going to win outright. Gators are winning. All right, let's do a quick. It's almost noon. Let us run through the early games here. All right, except for I'm not going to do these. I like South Dakota State kind of things. Now, if you want to bet this, I would lean South Dakota State, believe it or not. Getting 10 and a half. Maryland in a route. I like Maryland in the over. Michigan and the over there. I like BC in the under. Appalachian State, I've already bet on. NC State, I like over ECU. Oh, Navy's playing Delaware. Really? The Blue Hens? I'm going to go Blue Hens. A&M Sam Houston. Over. Connecticut, Central Connecticut. Richmond versus Virginia. I would take, I don't even know. That's it. Those are all the early games. Joy, how are you? Oh, Jay Jones. Over under Michigan. Over. Take the over. Hurry up. Get down on it. Take that over, baby. Where do you think the Texans game over the Colts? I got the Texans +9. Where's my NFL? My NFL picks. Texans, Houston +9, and I got a +8 earlier in July. I'll give you my NFL rundown. John C., thank you. Appreciate you popping in. Alabama give it too many points, 41, but under 64. I would do an Alabama first half here. I think everybody's going to say, wow, Utah State could barely beat UConn. Let's go first half for Bama. I don't want to do under. Because Bama, they could come out here and put up 60 themselves. Let's be honest. This game could be 28-0 in the first quarter and 55-6 at the half. So I say it should cover. I want to say over because I think Ohio State's going to put up 45 in their sleep, right? They're going to just put up 40 plus 45 every game. Now, are we getting 20 from Notre Dame is the question. I think if you go Ohio State and the over, you'll end up splitting. At worse, you're splitting. During the year, I think at best you're going to go 2-0 a lot of the weeks. Gabe, don't bet teasers. I'm just saying because people like to do the big faves. It's Michigan, it's Oklahoma, it's whoever, Alabama. I can't. How am I going to come in and tell you to lay 33, 35, 41, 27, 17? I don't like doing that. So I'm going to say, all right, you know what? I throw them in a tease. I know that's just because for me, I can't. I mean, I got Ohio State at 14.5. Now, I still think they win by 20. Yeah. It's just tough to come in and say, let's do that. Gabe, that's why I say just throw them in a teaser. Because for me, that'd be easier. It'd be easier to take Oklahoma, Alabama, and say Michigan minus 21, 30, and 20 than 30, 30, 40 or something. You know what I'm saying? Jojo Rabbit, so excited about football. Good luck. Don't forget Bankroll Management. That's the key, man. People don't understand that. And that's why when we do look headlines, and tomorrow, look headlines for NFL because they kick off on Thursday. So we will do a look headlines tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Eastern. I will run down all my plays again. You should have them because I put them out a month ago. And here's the problem when I put them out ahead of time. And this is why, like on Twitter, if you're on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, the picks, did I even post them? I didn't even post them up yet. Hold on, let's throw them out there. I forgot to post the picks. That's never good. So they're posted to Twitter. And I can't, like the other day, the Penn State game. At the end of the game, I could have went on there. Everybody's like, "Oh, terrible!" Like, well, I gotta win at a 3.5. right? I mean, it was like, well, how do you get a? Or actually, I had it at 3, and a lot of people put out like day of stuff. Here's the line, like when I come out on NFL Sunday and say, "Hi, I got Carolina +4." People are like, "Oh, no one has that number." Well, yeah, you don't have the number because you're waiting for uh, you know, the Fox Sports guys to tell you who to bet. Like, everybody's waiting for Lee Corso to put on a hat today. Manage that bankroll, baby. Victor, feel like a good day today. Got Mariners running line in Utah. Okay, Seattle Mariners. Let's check out Seattle with. Is it? I want to say, who's on the hill today? Is it Robbie Ray today? I thought about this. This line was a 125 last night, and I'm like, this can't be right because now I'm seeing 160s. I thought the line was fishy, and I didn't want to play it. I actually wanted to play the under there, but run line is fine. Any other pitcher for Cleveland? I would say maybe let's take a little Cleveland, but we got a. I don't even know much about Curry. Is this Seth Curry's cousin? I mean, who is this cat? Xavier Curry, 7th round pick. Let's check out his minor league numbers. 5 innings, 8 hits his first game, and in the minors, always a starter. Not terrible this year. Double A, 13 games, 11 starts, 3.65, 8 starts at Triple A, 4.6. He is what he is. Strikeout an inning guy. Decent batting average against. I just don't like Victor when my team is facing a guy they've never kind of faced before or a random call up stuff like that. I kind of don't like playing it. Like again, I want to take the under here with these offenses, but I could see Seattle taking care of this kid, putting a few runs across. I don't know what the run line number is, but I still like it with you. Utah tonight, the Utes, not on it. Give me the Gators. Everybody and their mother and their grandparents, the world is on Utah. Everybody's high on the Utes. I'm not. I'm gonna go Gators. Want better one? Watch the game live bet. TCU -6.5 first half. I got Old Don +10. Yeah, you can find. And again, here's the thing, Mike. When I come in here, I can't, say jump into games like this. I don't know what people are watching, right? I mean, I'm not a huge game watcher. You know. Now TCU, I had 8.5 last night. I was happy at 8.5. I got a good number. I went to 14. I would have been like, 10. I would have been fine at 11. It creeps up 13, 14. Definitely not interested. And Old Dom, we said Old Dom outright from the get go. Tony Starks, taking time out to save the world. Come and say hello. Astros live yesterday, money line. Winner. Were they down early? Maryland, yes. UCLA, too many points. NC State, yes. Georgia, again, old coach, kind of knows the nuances of the offense. I think an under. I think a slow start to this game, maybe under first half. Western over Hawaii. Everybody saw Hawaii last week and was like, "Oh, they're terrible." I would take the home dog there. The Western impression last week in the slop. Ohio State 17 parlay plus +122. Oh boy, oh boy. Is this a money liner or a points? I missed a 12 o'clock game. Not doing my homework. Demetrius, that is not a problem, kid. That's fine. Get your stuff done. Don't be rushing just because it's game day. Especially if you, I mean, it'd be one thing if you were locked in last week and say, you know what, I'm betting this game. I kind of like it. Don't rush to bet a game. Oh my God, there's something kicking off. I got to get ready. It's on some channel. Don't gotta bet it. Cincy +6.5, rolling with Craig Trapp's crew. Normally, what do I say? 7.5 fave, 6.5 dogs. I just think for Cincy, you lost a lot off that team last year. It's not like Arkansas is going to come in and be like, "Oh, it's Cincinnati. We should roll these guys." These guys, this is a playoff team. They'll give them the respect they deserve. But new quarterback, Arkansas. I always kind of been like a little hot guy myself, I guess. But the time. Thank you for that. No, seriously. I mean, I try to. I mean, there's a lot of games. I don't have the whole rotation down. And as I say, if I don't like a game, I'm kind of moving on to something I do like. Navy under. They like to ground out. I can't do. I mean, Navy and Delaware. How are we jumping in this game? Like, this is what fascinates me. And I'm a bettor. I mean, let's be honest. What do we have? 450. We have 885 baseball games. I have no problem going to the well and being a volume better. I'm definitely a volume better. Delaware and Navy, besides the fact that the lines come up late on this kind of matchup, I'm not even looking at these added games. College hoops, I love the added games. Added games, I'm like, oh, team me up. I'm going to have some good doggy going on here. This kind of stuff, I can't do it. Thoughts on Iowa versus South Dakota? I would say South Dakota State, but again, did not bet it. Here we go. Look at this. Added game 308, 982. I'm obviously a little behind the chat. Man, I'm 10 minutes behind the comments. Holy cow. Yeah, well, Saturdays will come in early. Even with college basketball, right? We come in 11:30, quarter 12 because we have a lot of noon games. So we'll do the same with college football because we have noon action. Do the Mets win? Well, they better win with Scherzer on the hill. You're laying $5 here, whatever it is, 400. And Latif, 175, 185 on a run line. I'm not doing that stuff. Sorry, I had to drink some nice OJ left over from breakfast today. Cal State first half plus 20. 20 in the first half for Michigan, huh? I don't know. I got the over, so I just want to see a ton of points. Me and you. Hello. I don't tease. There's no point. I understand that, Fernando. But like I said, if people come in saying, let's do Michigan minus 30, Alabama minus 41, I'm going to say first half or a teaser, bring it down. I had to bring it down to something a little bit more respectable. And I always say best way to go 2-1, put in 3-team parlay or 3-team, whatever the case may be. I just can't. I can't tell you to come in and lay those huge numbers. It would be tease it down 10 points. At least you're bringing it down a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Jay Jones, listen, you don't have to apologize for nothing because every day at 0.46 minutes we go into a freeze, so it happens. Take the spread or don't, or the question mark. Don't sweat the mistakes, though. Don't sweat them. UFC. Well, you know my UFC guy's not here, Michael. Erica's in the house. Good morning, Erica. How are you today? The freeze is on. It's the heat is on, but we call it the freeze is on. Glenn Fry. The freeze is on. Dodgers run line, Cards run line. Yes. Dodgers, I got it myself, minus 101 on the run line. And St. Louis, Wainwright on the hill. Go for it. Even money there, right? Should be. It was even money last night, Erica, but I agree with you, yes. Tony Stark's money line play. I do not know which one that was from. Ray Reddington is in the house. Thoughts on UT San Antonio? Thoughts are that we have UT San Antonio right here in the chat. Bowling Green Air Force, San Antonio, Arizona, and the Florida Gators. A 5-pack of winners. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Now I got to switch up the banners a bit here to clear out the spammers. Yeah, I'm always a solo cup guy, John. But that is orange juice and ice cubes. Had a little Taylor ham because it's Saturday. You know, Saturdays we roll out for the fam. I do that. Taylor ham. They have egg. I don't like the egg. They do it a little over medium, over easiest. They like it gets squishy. Not me. I'm straight meat and cheese. Some lemon scones. It's fun time. Now I got to go to the YouTube channel to see if that spammer's on. Yep, there he is. Let's block. I'm going to report him. I feel like when I get spam on the my YouTube channel, like, should I report it as like child abuse or terrorism? So like they show up at the person's house. I when it's multiples, I go to like unwanted spam or pornography, but I really want to do something worse. Although I don't know if that'd be good. Blue Hens just scored their only TD. Again, Navy. What are we doing? I think Navy. Right, we have Navy as an under team this year. Where are my college football banners? AAC. What do we got here? Uh, I'm trying to see if I have any of these older banners still sitting around. No. Oh, they're cut off. Well, these are worthless now. Oh boy. Oh, I messed up. Memphis Bulldogs over under. Under Memphis and Ole Miss. Right? Memphis Ole Miss going at it. And the Ole Miss team, excuse me, I'm on Mississippi State. I said Ole Miss. I messed up there. So last year's game with them, I think crazy turnovers. Memphis pulled out an upset. So this one here, I still like the under a little bit. It did tick up a notch to 57 from a 56. How about from an 8 to a whatever it is now? 20. What's this line? 16? Open or at 8? Opened at 8. Hawaii over. I don't know. I think that's everyone's going to be on that off of the last Vanderbilt game. And I don't think Western Kentucky they're definitely not the same team as before. But everyone's going to want to run to this one, Erica, because it's the last game on the board, right? It's going to be like it's the bailout play. It's going to be everybody on Western and the over. We saw Vanderbilt put 60-something up on these guys. I understand. For me, it's a pass. Utah +4. Yeah. I mean, listen, anything under 5, right? Because I think this was a 5.5 the other day. It's come down to 4.5. I think San Antonio is a shot to win this outright. So a half here to me is like, you know what I'm saying? I think they win at a 4. I'm not saying, oh, I got 4.5. They lose 14-10 or whatever it is, and I win by half. No. I'm here, and I think this game's going to be a score close where they got a shot at winning outright. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a 4. I understand the half. Well, 24-20 we lose or we push. I don't know. I think San Antonio's got an outright shot at it. So to me, that half doesn't really matter to me. I'm not going to buy it. It's just OJ. No Grey Goose in OJ either. Stay away from baseball this weekend. Rangers broke my heart the other day. I got a couple baseball games today. I got 3. I got the one here in the chat that I bet Rays run line. Georgia. I kind of like the under here. Georgia's going to roll out. Now, Richie. Richie's coming out at the time in rotation. Thank you, Richie. that one's an easy one. You know they're playing. I know they're playing Oregon. And I just lead under because Georgia's replacing a lot of guys. Oregon, Cristobal does recruit. I don't think he's a great coach. The talent is there. Their new guy is the Georgia defensive coordinator. He kind of knows the offense, played against it. I would lean under. James got a San Antonio 5.5. Good number. Very good number. And shop around for the lines. Books have different lines, folks. Different lines. So for me here, we got Bowling Green. We gave that out the other day. Added today, Air Force, San Antonio, and Arizona. Gators, money line winner. So tomorrow, again, 10 p.m. Eastern, NFL look headlines. You don't miss out on that. I mean, really, we did the NFL show week one. I mean, here we go. How about this when we did the show? Bills +1. Now they're a 2.5 point fave. All right. Uh, here's another good one. Browns -4.5. I said, let's take the Panthers +4. And I did. So this is why we have our show. I know people don't like to bet ahead of time for whatever reason. They're worried about live betting some nonsense. You can't keep an extra $50 stashed away for special occasions. I don't know. Tony, thinking about taking the Phillies and the Mariners on the money line. All right, so Seattle's facing a call-up kind of guy. Now, do I want to lay 160, 170? Not particularly. And Philly run line going for a big plus. That's a big plus money payday there. Philly. What are they? Plus 140. Nice one. Syndergaard Junis. Well, for me, the Giants, and Michael could probably back me up on this. Have they totally given up for us yet? You know, you look at their recent, Minnesota. I mean, what a bad stretch they had. Again, huge win last night. You got the 13 runs on the team. Now, is that the fluke? Is that a fluky 13? Are they going to say, you know what? Let's show some heart here at home? I like you get blown out like that. Like baseball, that 13-1 is like losing 60-5 or something in football, right? It's a huge beating. So I do like coming back on teams, whether they're shut out like 8-0, 9-0, they look bad, errors, bad play. 13-1 is a debacle. So I could do that plus 140. Seattle, I'd be more on the run line though. James on the Panthers. I feel better. Yeah. Give me some Carolina. Money management. Always the key. Always the key. Philly's getting smashed again. Ray says they're getting smashed again. Where's Michael Buena, my giant insider? That was a smashing for sure yesterday. Can't really. I mean, what are you saying about that game? Now, is that. And think about the way the Phillies have played their last 4 games 13-1, 12-3, 13-7 losers. So they've given up double digits in 3 of the last 4 games. And the one game they didn't, they won 18-2. Now, how about an over there, Tony, for Phillies? I mean, how about you go Phillies run line any over? Because worst case, they give up 8 again, 9 again. At least you're going to kind of hedge out. King D, lock it in with the King. What do you got going today, fella? My guy King likes to get into the pick business. All right, we got Liberty, Southern Miss. I like the Flames. There you go. Take the over. Don't trust the Phillies. Again, Ray, we see the scores the last couple games. 13-7, 12-3, 13-1, 18-2 winner. Man, I didn't realize. And that was, this Philly team's odd. You reel off 5, 6 in a row. Then you lose 3 in a row. A big win. Think we got momentum. 18-2, let's go. And then you get your skulls crushed in. Like Negan hitting you with a bat 13-1. Boise State should win outright against Oregon State. I got Boise plus 2.5. I like it. No opinion on the total. Kid Otani single-handedly beat the Astros. I like the Astros on the run line. Now, you're going to take them plus what? Plus 1.5, right? Because they were a dog. The Astros, they were plus money. I mean, minus 185. I mean, I don't like doing minus 185s. I mean, why not just take the plus 115 and they win? If you don't think they can beat them single-handedly. In this total, I said I like the under. It has crept up to 8, juiced to the 120 under. So they think this game is going to go over. Interesting. I might have to come in on the under again at 8. NBA is a stay away this season. Someone, right? Who was here yesterday talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers? ECU up early. Oh my goodness, the Earls are going crazy. Don, here we go. Did you talk about the NBA? I don't care about the NBA. Definitely not in September. I don't care about this. I do not care. NBA, I'll worry about Christmas Day because that'll be the only thing playing unless I get a nice bowl game in Hawaii or something. Then I'll worry about NBA in April and May. If I have 25 NBA games by April, I would be shocked. Because right off the bat, I have baseball, which, again, we are crushing baseball. I'll have NFL and college football. And then I'll have college hoops in November. No reason to even worry about NBA. No betting allowed. I can't do it. I say this all the time. I'm not sitting around for some guy's not even my friend to decide if he wants to play tonight. No. Especially when I do a show 8 hours before a game. And when I put plays out basically 24 hours before the game, I got to worry about who's playing. No. Nope. Beers and donuts. That's what you're having today? Beers and donuts? That's not healthy, James. Hockey. I could find some hockey. I could do some hockey. Got Avalanche again? Avalanche to win the cup. I got to do some. I haven't even dove into NHL. I know nothing right now about NHL. We had a winning NHL season last year in the video, didn't we? 71 and 61 in the video, plus 1756, 104 and 115, plus 107 for the year. NBA in the video, 90 and 110. Terrible NBA run, but 55 and 51 for the year. Small losing year in NFL. NBA, right? That's the NBA. NFL, 85 and 79 in the video, 98, 81 college football. College hoops, nice season there. Keep it going. No, it's not, but it's good. I know. Beers and donuts. James, oh my goodness. You want to raise run line? Yeah, I got a run line plus 160, and actually I got a plus 175 also with the raise. So, not much action in here today. A little quiet for a opening day, but it is what it is. All right, we're going to roll out of here. Midday money tomorrow. Tomorrow night, look headlines. I'll put it on picks and parlays, max wagers, winning free picks. But the winning free picks, it won't, I don't know if I'll talk to Craig. I don't know if I should keep adding it to picks and parlays. I know it's a whole different, they do stuff over there. We're the same channel, but anyway. All right, everybody. Have a good Saturday. Don't get buried on the first weekend. Don't be that guy or gal. All right? Hang tough. Back on Sunday. Bye-bye.